Hey y'all. Coming to you from the kitchen. And today I got a treat for you. So I'm gonna give y'all a second to come on in, and we are going to make some amazing tumblers. So come on in, sit down, get yourself a little situated, and we're going to make some beautiful tumblers. Maybe, kind of, sort of, probably. So while you're getting situated, get your little thumbs, get them all ready and going, and then I'm going to show you what we're making. So this is what we're doing today. So I had a lot of questions after my live last night. And two of the main questions were, where do I get my glitter from and where do I get my tumblers from? So I wanted to start off by saying those two things to you very quickly. And somebody said, well, I just can't afford fancy schmancy glitter places, or I can't wait, or shipping, or whatever. So let me just say this. There's a lot of people who can't go to the fancy schmancy glitter places or whatever. And somebody said, yeah, but I bet you can't make a tumbler with just regular glitter from Michael's or whatever. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and say, yes, I can. So I've had this for forever, and I never used it because you have to lay it down and do all that stuff. But I'm going to make a tumbler tonight with this, just so that you know that it doesn't take fancy schmancy glitter to make a tumbler. It just takes really good technique and practice and all that stuff. I didn't make it with this because, well, this is flakes. It's not glitter, and it just takes forever to sand these cups. But I'm going to make it with this. And the other thing is, where I get my tumblers is A&J Blanks. That's a company that I co-own that I'm very, very proud of. And so tonight, two things. If you order a cup from A&J Blanks tonight during this live, you will get two special things. Number one, you're going to get the cup you ordered. Number two, one of you will get some extra cups in your order. Number three, every single order from this live will get a bag of fancy schmancy glitter from a special company that I deal with. So that's what you will get. So if you order from anjblanks.com right now, we have 30-ounce skinnies. Right now, you will get a bag of glitter, your tumbler that you ordered, and you just might get an extra tumbler or 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever. So that's the incentive. And you could also win the cups that we're making tonight. So there's a little bit of incentives for you. So the cups I'm making tonight, I'm doing kind of all glitter. And I'm kind of getting ready for date night. Okay. So tea. All right. So date night is coming up, which is a subscription box that we had. And I'm kind of getting ready for that. But I also had a couple of visions in my head that I wanted to do on some cups that I wanted to kind of like see how they looked. And so I wanted to kind of get them done. But on this first one, I had these glitters and I wanted to kind of make them wonky. So we'll see how it goes. But first, I want to show you that you can do even with plain Jane Recollections glitter. So I haven't even opened it. Okay. It's shred glitter is what it's called. Shred glitter. I don't even know if I was supposed to take that off. I might not have. It's Recollections shred glitter. So let's pray to the baby Jesus gods that doesn't shred all over the place. All right. So I'm going to get my gloves on. And so we're going to do 3 cups tonight. We're going to do one with the shred glitter. We're going to do one that's a Milky Way beginning. And we're going to do one that's kind of a vision in my head that I had a little bit that I might pull a helper in for. I might pull a little bit of helper in. So if you want to win one of these 3 cups, all you have to do is order from A&J Blanks during this live, and you can win one of these 3 cups. We have already notified the winners for the other cups from the other lives. So, and they are super stoked. And I was able to recreate my gold cup last night, so I'm very happy about that. So this is, I use Pro Marine. Most of you know that already. Most of you know why. Pro Marine tabletop epoxy. It's one of the best. My admins will put a link. You can also find the link in the description. You can also find the link in the group. The cups are not out of stock. The 30 ounce skinnies is all we have right now. The singles, we don't have bulk right now. So just look for 30 ounce skinnies. The singles. Okay. We will be getting our full shipment in this week, and we'll be restocked. So the rest of the cups will be in this week. We just have to restock, but 30 ounce skinnies are on the site. So you have to order a 30 ounce skinny. That's the only thing you can do to win the cup and the glitter and all that stuff. So, haha. I'll try and read comments. Yeah, we are out of stock of the 20s just until the end of the week. So, date night sold out in like 10 minutes. Date night has been sold out, but we're going to have another date night for September date night. We're actually going to have 2 date nights in September, so be watching. The only place that date night is released is in our group. If you want to look for our group, it's called Show Me Chauvin also. It is on Facebook, so look for Show Me Chauvin on Facebook, and you will see it. And that is where we release date night boxes. It is where you get all the stuff to make a cup. You get a Zoom code, and then we Zoom together and have a date night together. So, but it goes super mega fast. So, hello, hello, hello. What up? Hello. All right, so we are going to do, God only knows it, that. Yeah, our Facebook group is Show Me Chauvin. Oh, Bougie, remind me to change you. Please. So I stir my epoxy all willy-nilly crazy because I let it sit for a second or two. Yes, and if you order a cup, I'll do it custom or whatever. You just have to pay for the customization or whatever on it too, but yes. So if you want to win this cup, you can order from A&J Blanks right now. You will also get a pack of glitter with your cup from a bougie schmoozy place. So that's the benefits of it. It just might be dolphin glitter. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if those of y'all heard the dolphin story last night. It was a pretty good one. A lot of people hadn't heard the dolphin story. But that's actually how Grace and I got to be friends. Is we both think dolphins are buttholes because dolphins are jerks. So, you know, that's how that goes. All right, so I'm going to stop mixing. You want to make sure that your epoxy is clear and doesn't jump off your popsicle stick. That's how you know it's ready. And then you want to just kind of leave it for a couple of seconds, okay? You just want to kind of leave it for a couple of seconds, okay? So, and that's because you want it to mix. Some people heat theirs prior to it. Some people stir it like super mega slow or whatever. All right. So while you're waiting, while I check out this stuff, you want to get your little thumb and thumb up this video. I'm going to check this out and see what this life is all about. Let me see if I'm about this life. I don't know. I don't know if I'm about this life. All right, well, I guess we're going to see if I'm about this life. All right. So what I do is I have my cup spinning away from me. I just put a little bit of epoxy on there and then I work it. You better work, girl. And of course, it wasn't on the football. It's tight. So I'm going to just work my epoxy. You really don't want a lot of epoxy on your cup. You want about 10 mils on your cup at best. And I know some of y'all are thinking, that's it? Just 10 mils? That's it? Yeah, that's it. 10 mils at best. I say if you've got a really good hand or if you've got like a silicone brush, you could probably stretch out 5 mils if you're doing glitter. If you're doing pigments, you're going to need a little bit more. But if you're doing glitter, you can do 5 to 10 mils of epoxy on your cup. You don't need that much because you don't want your cup to take forever to cure, especially if, number one, you've got multiple layers, and number two, you don't want it to be 900 pounds. You don't want people to get a workout when they're drinking their cup or when they're drinking their drink. So that's no fun. So you just gotta get that good action. And I always go from the bottom to the top. The bottom to the top, the bottom to the top. And you want to go in one direction, not the band, but the cup. So one direction, one direction, one direction. All right. I think I'm good. I have one little piece of wickety wonkiness there. All right. So I used maybe, okay, 5 to 10 mils on this cup. If I could probably scrape and get some off, but I'm going to leave it because I'm going to just leave it. All right. So I'm going to go round robin with this Recollections glitter, or this whatever it's called. And we're going to see how it goes. Lord only knows. All right. It's multiple colors of like shattered stuff. So let's start with blue. Lord help us. So I'm just going to tap, tap, tap it. And I'm going to do the diagonal. Oh, that's chunky. My Lanta. That is going to be a sanding job. But that's all right. So you live and you learn. So this is going to be, I'm going to have to make sure that I like tap it down and make sure that all of those rough edges are tapped down. This is like super thick. It's very thick and it's very big chunks. So it's not really shattered like my other shattered is. My other shattered is super, super fine shattered. So it spreads really well. This doesn't. It is thick. So I might even need to go back with some ultra fine glitter and go in between those holes and make sure that the ultra fine glitter kind of covers up the whiteness. That's like a little secret. Like if you see white in between, you go back with ultra fine glitter and you just cover in the holes. If you have like holes in between, You put it in your holes. I mean the holes on your cup. It's going to be a pretty cup, but it's going to be, it's going to be a sand job. So this is definitely going to be a cup that's going to need sanding. So I'm going to switch it to the next color, and that's going to be green. This is going to be beautiful, but woof, it's going to be a sandy beach. So I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to go down on the cup and go and make sure that it's going to. I probably could have I might put a fine in the middle so that I don't go chunky all the way. But, ooh-wee. And it's really pretty. They're not chameleon. They're not holographic. They're just metallic. They're not holographic. They're not chameleon. This is just like plain Jane, run-of-the-mill, shake it like a salt shaker, kind of like chunky stuff. So, and the hole is, I think the hole on the container is not as big as what it needs to be. But I'm kind of critical of never mind. I can't say certain things on YouTube. I have so much to say back in the group. I have so many comments. Back in the group, we're going to have a discussion. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of this ultra fine shattered, just so that it kind of breaks up a little bit of that monotony of it, of that kind of big chunk, and it'll give a little bit of that flash. And then I might put maybe a little bit of this ultra fine, just to kind of give it a different. Now I just checked it. Oh, look, I checked the glitter to see if it was used, and the top was in the top of it, not the bottom of it. So it shows you how much I use that glitter. So just to break the monotony of the types of glitter, I'm gonna lay it down so that it breaks up the cuts, because I think it's gonna be like chunk, 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 rocky road and chunk. So I'm gonna hold my hand in the same position and just let the cup like kind of walk its way down, so that it gives me the same consistency all the way down, so that I don't move my line out too far and I don't take it out too far. I don't want my line to twist, meaning I don't want it to twist. I don't want the lines to get skewed. So you try and keep your hand at the same angle and let the cup move. You don't want to move your hand. You want the cup to move. I want pink, not salmon. For those of you who know my undying affection for salmon. So you kind of keep your hand at the same level, and you don't move it. You just let the cup move. You don't move the level of your hand necessarily. You just move the cup. Let the cup move. If that makes sense. That way your stripes will kind of be in the same directionality. Okay? And in this particular shaker, you might have to like kind of shake it down, because some of it is not shaking well. So you gotta shake it. Don't break it. It took your mama 9 months to make it. So you gotta kind of shake it a little bit and let the epoxy kind of move it. So if you want to win this cup, you will purchase from A&J Blanks. What's up, cutie patootie?
Hi.
Was that delicious?
Well, Mommy,
Yes, my love.
can I have a Pop-Tart?
You may. You ate it all, my baby? You ate it all?
No, but I ate a lot.
You ate a lot.
I ate like this much.
About that much? Okay. I'm down with eating that much.
I went like deep in the bottom. I almost went to the bottom already.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, I guess you can have a Pop-Tart. All right, and I guess I'm going to put...
No problem.
What's that? Bring it here. Let me open
Seal.
it. 1 second. Pop-Tart break. This Tumbler edition was brought to you by Strawberry Pop-Tart. Let me put that back in this place, please. Thank you, my heart. Alright, let's get this on here. Thank you. Alright, so now I'm kind of going back and like tapping it. Tap that butt a little bit so that hopefully I won't have to sand it that much. Hopefully it won't be as sandy or as gritty as it usually would be. So 90% of this is Recollections glitter that just came straight off of Michael's shelf. My best friend Michael. Michael, you could be my boyfriend. Michael. And so we're just kind of adding that little bit of shimmer in there. And we're going to kind of tap it around just to make sure that some of these bigger flakes lay as flat as it can be. And I did exactly what I said I should not do. That's okay. Okay, so this is going to be the base of a Milky Way, more than likely. I know that Tina is probably screaming, "To the butt!" And normally I don't. But for Milky Ways, I do. So I'm going to take my excess glitter, which of course these plates are epoxy together. May. Of course. This is why I don't do the butt. Hold please. Small adjustments. Okay. Alright. And you just take your butt. You put a big scoop on the bottom. Well, this is how I do my butts. Even though I don't do them very often. And then I just shake a little to the edge, shake a little to the edge, shake a little to the edge. Till it gets it, till it gets it, till it gets it. And then I'll pour over. And then I do the same thing. I tap that butt until all the glitter is laid down. Okay? So there's the butt. There's this cup spinning. I'm going to put this cup on this turner. This turner. And we're going to let it go. And then we're going to do our next one. All right? All right, here we go. Next cup up. All right, this is the vision cup that I had. It might not seem like a lot. I might have my little nuggie help me because he loves to help.
Because I can't keep this in my bedroom.
Right.
Because you know how bugs are flying with their food.
What you doing right now, Bubba?
Watching TV.
You busy?
Well, no, I'm not too busy.
Not too busy?
Watching TV is not really good.
Oh. You know what? Mama could use some help on this cup. He's literally running to get his stool. Okay. So this is kind of a vision that I had, okay? So I'm going to have him help me make this cup.
I don't think it was planned because
Okay, get your little gloves.
alcohol you can't really touch.
Right. You cannot.
Because once it's on your hands and it's dry, you can't get it off.
That is correct.
Remember, after you put it on your cup, you can't get it off. It's
That's
stuck
right.
It can get stuck on your arm, even if you don't think it's true.
That is
It can
correct.
still get on your arm.
That is correct. Let mama epoxy both of these just to get this epoxy on the cup. And then I'm actually gonna let you do both of these, okay?
Okay.
Because I know once we start, there's not gonna be a stopping point. So I'll make sure this is okay. So now there's gonna be two, which now this one makes me very nervous because that's not what I wanted to do, but so we're gonna have to do. You ready, my love?
Look, I got both of them in my mental.
No, you're
Oh,
right.
look, I got both of them on.
You did a great job, honey.
Oh, wait.
Get your little stool, bub. This little day has been made, so
I'm not really busy.
makes me nervous as
Not
hell.
really busy. Even watching TV.
Even if you were busy, you were still coming, huh, baby? I know it.
Even if I was busy, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'm going. Right. Give me a
Oh, don't I know it? All right, now listen. Mama's gonna tell you
minute.
how to do it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Or what Mama's vision is for it.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm gonna let you just kind of do it, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm a little nervous with your little hands, okay? So I know you're super excited with yourself. All right, you ready? No. All right.
Yeah.
Let Mama get a fresh glove for her hand.
Yeah, but guess what? I'm gonna get my hand dirty, but I'm only gonna use one.
All right, you keep those gloves on, and Mama's gonna hand you what you need, and then you're gonna do you, okay?
Okay.
And Mama's gonna stand over here and lose her mind.
And do one.
All right. Do you remember what this is called to tell everybody?
Alcohol.
No, this is called a poor what? A poor man's shaker.
What is it again?
A poor man's shaker.
Oh, the poor man shaker. Look, you just gotta put it in and you just boom, 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 boom. You just shake everything.
Right.
You just go boom, 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 shake.
Okay. You ready?
Me.
Okay. You ready for your life? Okay. Go ahead. Pay attention. You are doing great. Oh, okay. Now we got a beat going. Okay. All right. Now, okay, stop. Stop with the beat for a second. Stop dropping the beat. That was great. I was digging the beat. Okay. All right, now we're going to do this. I know, but listen.
How is that glitter gonna help?
Mama's very nervous about this. Okay, listen, Mr. Drop a Beat. Okay, I'm going to hold it. You're going to just tap my hand. Okay? Okay, wait, let me move. Let me move this over. Okay? So that they can see. Okay? Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, here we go. You can tap a little harder. Oh, okay. You can tap a little harder. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see how that looks.
It looks great to me.
It looks fantastic.
Can I go now?
You want to go? Okay, go ahead. You don't want to do the bottom? Or you want to go see Mama Cat? Okay, go ahead.
But I might help you with another one.
Okay, go ahead. Atlanta. That was like petrifying. 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 Okay. Alright, this is the Vision Cup, okay? So let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can or can't. Oh, I don't know if I can or can't, or I don't know if you can see it or not, or, but this is kind of what I wanted. It's kind of like a tuxedo-y, black and whitey, shimmery. This is exactly what I wanted. I'll do the butt on this one, because you can see the bottom. Okay. All right. So, what do you think? And I'm going to have to like still tap this one down a little bit. And tap, 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 tap. Just to make sure that these are laying down also. Also to make sure. So it's kind of like, and then in the middle is going to be, well, I don't want to say yet. But it could be yours if you order from A&J. So, that could be yours. So, all right. Well, I am going to hop off and see what. Oh, I still have one more to go. I still have one more to go with epoxy. Okay? Okay. Okay, well, I still have one more to go, so we're going to go for it. Y'all are game, I am. All right, here we go. Let me move this. Hi.
Pretty birdie.
Thank you. All right. Let's move this. All right. Here we go. All right, this one I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do. I had an idea. I was gonna do these pinks, but I'm gonna do these pinks. Okay. And pinks on a black base usually come out so much different and so much kind of like sexier than they do on a white base, if that makes sense. So especially like these kind of translucent pinks. So let's see how these go and look. So this is gonna be a base for a black Milky Way cup. And these tops sometimes don't let the glitter out very good, so I'm just taking the top off. I like to take my top off. So these could be yours if you order. So this one kind of gives like an orangey pink. Only when you kind of lay it on top of each other does it give that pink color. Like when you lay it like super thick, see it? Because it's that translucent color. Makes sense? So when it kind of spreads out on its own, it gives that orangey look. When it stays on top of itself, it actually gives like kind of a goldy look. I'm dying to see what color this looks like. It's salmon, and we all know how I like salmon so much. I'm actually going to skip a space. So this is called Salmon Ice. Y'all know how much I love salmon. Ew. I just don't like salmon. Not the fish, not the color, not the food. It's just not my favorite. And I might put like a like a bluey, purpley, different kind of color in there to kind of break it up, because it's all kind of pulling the same hue, and I want it to kind of pull a little bit of different. Now this is pulling the pink and the pinky purple because it's not the same density. Like, it's thick and you can't see through it. So some of it's like a goldy pink, some of it's like a really dense pink, some of it's like a shimmery. So this is going to be a really pretty Milky Way. So whoever gets this cup in the box is going to be very lucky. And this is almost going to be like more like a galaxy than a Milky Way, because obviously a Milky Way is going to have more of like the white characteristics. This is going to have more of like the dark night characteristics. So this will have more of the dark night. And then I'm going to show you the difference on a white base than on a black base. This shattered glass, okay? The shattered glass shows up silver on a white base. On a dark base, it's going to show up gold or gold-ish. It's going to have more gold characteristics than it does silver characteristics. So it always pulls that gold tinge. And I'm going to leave that little streak of black because the black is going to really kind of make that pop a little bit. So this is going to be so pretty. It's going to be so good looking. This is kind of like everything in the kitchen sink. It had a little bit of fine, a little bit of ultra, a little bit of all the different shades of pink, but they came out like pinky, greeny, blue. So it was all different shades of pink, but they came out like pink and green. So this was all pinks, but you could see they came out pink, greens, yellows, golds, silvers. So this was all pinks except for this run in the middle. So this is going to be super, super, super pretty. And I'm just kind of looking to make sure I don't have to lay anything super, super thick. And then that, my lovelies, is it for tonight. It was a quick one tonight. All right. So, if you want to win one of these three booty. If you want to win my booty, if you want to win one of these three beauties, you can go to A&J Blanks, order a cup. You'll also get some glitter, and the glitters are from Love All Bling and Glitter Craze. So they are from Love All Bling and Glitter Craze. So if you want to win one of these three cups, you can order a cup from A&J Blanks, and we'll also package a lovely little pack of glitter in your box, and you will get to try some pretties with your new 30-ounce skinnies. So I hope you have a great night. Be good to everybody. I look forward to seeing what you create. Be sure to post on A&J Facebook page what you create with these beautiful tumblers that y'all are buying from us. Y'all have a great night. Be good to everybody. Bye, y'all.